Okay, so now this question, let me share my screen. So now we're using this stuff. So let's go down to question. We've already answered these and we decided it was the car, right? Because the mean was the same. The median was 2 difference, and then excluding the outlier for the car range, it's 1 lower. So let's go to question 5. What's the bicycle range? If for B1, so B1 bicycle range, that's what we're missing. So let's find it. Again, what is the range? It is the highest minus the lowest number. So for B1, you guys can see my cursor, B1 for the bicycle, 25 is the highest number, right? And 12 is the lowest. So 25 minus 12 is 13. So 13 is the range. So let's go down here and answer it, okay? Let's go to the number 6. For B1, what is the car mean? Okay, what is the car mean for B1? Again, how do we get the mean, guys? We add them all up. So we strictly add up B1 car number. So 20, 24, 24, 20, 18, 24, 20, 16, 20, 24. Okay, so we get, if you look over here on the right, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. So you add all of them together, you get 210, and then divide them by 10, and you get 21. So let's see if that's an answer, and it is. So hold on, guys. So 21, that's the answer. And we found the mean by add all of the numbers up for the car B1, and we divided them by 10 because that's how many numbers there are, right? Okay, the last question is going to be the median, the car median. What is the car median? So again, car median, these numbers are not in order from least to greatest or greatest to least, right? So we need to, I need to back my phone up some. So let's put these numbers. Again, please always remember to put the numbers. Okay, so here they are. I'm going to stop sharing my screen again. These are the numbers. I put them in least to greatest. You can put them in greatest to least. It doesn't matter. So to find the median, I'm just going to mark off the same amount of numbers on each side. I usually start out with 3, sometimes 4, depending on how many there are. So I marked out 3 on each side. I'm going to mark out another one, and we're left with 2. Can't mark out another one or that won't be the middle, right? This is the middle right here. So luckily they're the same number. So the median is just that number. But again, guys, if this was 20 and this was 21, the answer would be 20.5, right? Because we would add them and divide by 2 in this case, because there's 2 numbers. So because they're the same number, the median is 20. And we said the mean was what? 21? Yeah. And then the range was 13. Is this making sense? Does everybody know how I got these numbers? Yes, give me some thumbs up, shake your head, type in the chat box. Yes, y'all get how I got those numbers. Because again, your test on Monday is going to be fairly similar. So, okay, so let me share my screen one more time. We're almost done, guys. So I want to answer. The median we said was 20. Okay. And so the last question is, should he go by car or bicycle? Let's look at the numbers. So let's look at the numbers. Again, pin my screen over here for the document camera if yours isn't pinned on your end. So the bicycle and car, the difference in the mean is 1. So car mean higher by 1. Not a big difference, right, guys? Okay, well, what about the median? The car median is lower by 3. Oh, and then what about the range? The car range is lower by 5. So just by your best guess, and there's no outliers in this, right, that would make the 13 higher, like in this case it did here. In here, the range was 19. That was a big difference, right? So what we did is we looked at the data here and we said, all right, these numbers are all in the 20s, but there's this 140. This day, it just might have been, you know, traffic or a wreck. So let's exclude that. Once we took out that 40 and found the range from there from 26 to 21, it was only 5. So there's no outliers here though, right, that made this higher than this. So since the car median is lower and the car range is lower and the mean is only higher by 1, not even a big difference. Give me some guesses, guys. What do we think? Which should he go by, the car or the bicycle? That's the correct answer. So yes, he should go by the car. If the mean was a little bit higher, like maybe if it was higher by, I'm going to say even higher than a 5 difference, then it might be a bicycle. But because the median is lower by 3 and the range is lower by 5, because of that, the car is going to be a better choice. When you have two, whichever transportation device has 2 lower ones, that's going to be the one. Like on this one, the mean was the same, but the car median was lower, and once we excluded that outlier, the range was lower as well, right? So because 2 of them was lower, that makes that right. And again, because these 2 were lower and this one isn't that big of a difference of being higher, the car again is the better choice. And if I put all the answers incorrectly, which that's what I want to test, I wonder if it tells me if I got all the right answers. I guess I can't. I don't know if I got the answers. I wanted to make sure, because someone said I put the wrong answer, like there wasn't the correct answer in there, but I got all the right answers, so I think we're good. Did that make sense to everybody? Everybody good on that? Thumbs ups. Again, this test is on Monday, so hopefully everybody understood how to do that. All you do is find the mean, find the median, and find the range for the items that it asks. Make sure you find the ones that it asks. And then from there, just interpreting the data. If the car is lower in 2 of them, and the other one isn't that far off, then it's going to be the car. If the bicycle, it has two that are lower, and the other one isn't that far off, then it's going to be the bicycle. So y'all can review that again. I don't know if I put that you could, no, multiple attempts, no. Message me if you want to take it again and you think that it will help you practice. I can go in and edit it to make it to where you can have multiple attempts since this isn't for a grade. But yeah, that's the end of the lesson. So everybody's good. Test Monday, and then after that, we are going to start reviewing for the unit test that is going to be on Thursday. So y'all are free to go. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Stay if you have questions.